I'm Spencer Krull with the Cheviot Report for September 15th, 2011, and I'm actually combining a few weeks of Cheviot Report, so I'm having some camera problems, hence the webcam edition of the Cheviot Report this week. I've previously spoken about how the market did between January and June for the first half of the year, and now I want to take a look at what happened between July and August, and there have been some really nice surprises. The big one is there were 11 sales that closed between July and August, and that takes us to 43 sales year to date. What's interesting, 25% of all sales happened in the past 2 months. Now, another interesting factor, though, days on market for those properties sold, for those 11 properties, went up to 88 days on average. Previously, the average is 50 days, so it seems like people were taking their time to take these properties down. But the most important factor in my mind, cost per square foot basically staying the same at about $496, $497 per square foot, which means that the market is holding its own. So what do I think is going on in the market? It's an excellent question, and really I think that people have just gotten used to a poor performing economy. People have been on the sidelines wondering how things are going to shake out. Interest rates continue to stay incredibly low, and our job reports are bad. The stock market is like a roller coaster. Consumer confidence is down, but again, interest rates are low, and I think people are saying, hey, this is the way that the economy is going to be like this for a while. Let's go in and buy things while we can still afford a lot of house at these interest rates. Even more interesting is developers are back on the market. If you drive around Cheviot Hills, you're going to see a lot of homes on development, a lot of lots being redone either by the owners or by developers. When developers come back in the market, these are professionals that need to make money off their home. That means that the getting is good. So let's take a look at 3 properties that have come on the market, and I think that they look at the whole spectrum of homes in Cheviot Hills. The first is 2761 Club Drive. This one is a fixer or a tear down. It hasn't been updated in about 40 years. It's on a step down lot, and so there's really not much you can do as a remodel. It really does need to be taken down to the studs and something new put up there, and it's priced for that. It's priced at $1,050,000, and at $1,050,000, that's about land value. Might be a little bit about $60,000 or so higher than land value, but I think this is a developer's play, and I'm really interested to see how this one shakes out. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, 3370 Patricia. This is one of my favorite listings in a long time. It's a modern home. It is clean. It has a zen feel to it, but it's zen without being sparse or minimalist. Everything just seems fresh. Great finishes, great fixtures. The only thing that I think people might want is a larger kitchen, but it still has a pretty ample kitchen. 3,139 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. This one is priced at $1,629,000, and considering that all you have to do is bring in a toothbrush, you don't have to do any work, I think it's priced really well. And now I want to take us to one other property, 2700 Anchor Avenue. I had really high hopes for this property. This has some of the best curb appeal in the area. It's a recent remodel. I think it, from the outside, looks really well done. When you step inside, you find yourself scratching your head a little bit. It's got great space in the family room, and it takes you out to a very, very nice pool in the backyard. Though the kitchen, where it could have been remodeled or made larger, it's still basically a long, narrow galley kitchen. But where I got confused is upstairs on the second floor addition. You walk up some stairs, and then there's a step down into a split level with an office at one lower level, which could be converted to a bedroom, except there's no access to any bathroom on that second floor, except for the one you have in the master. It's a very large master suite, but a lot of wasted room in an anteroom that contains the closets and the bathrooms. You could have a sitting room there, but it kind of feels like they put in the square footage but weren't quite sure what to do with it. This one is priced at $1,695,000, and at 3,426 square feet, that comes to that's right there on the average price per square foot for the area. It might be a reach considering there's some remodeling work people are going to want to do, but I'd really like to see this house come in right near there, so we'll be watching this one as well. So if you have any questions about what I've spoken about today, if you'd like to talk to me about buying or selling a property or income properties, or just want to talk about the real estate market in general, I'm only a phone call or an email away. For the Cheviot Report, I'm Spencer Krull. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.